Facebook gaming. What do you need to know? Perrin, he's deep into experimenting with it. AWOL, he's certainly no noob on the platform. I am, however, so I want to find out what these fine-ass gentlemen know. So let's start with the man of 750 mods. Perrin, what can you share about what you've been experimenting on this week?
So I've been testing new live streams in Elder Scrolls Skyrim for about 2 hours a day, different time slots, different periods, different times of the day to figure out what's working. Can you grab organic traction on Facebook? You should be able to. Now that they've got facebook.com/gaming, they've got a hub where potentially users, viewers can discover your content. This is huge because Facebook pages, if you guys have followed any of our Facebook algorithm discussions or any of our previous episodes or content, you guys know that Facebook pages don't get organic. And if they do have organic, it's going down, and it's been going down till zero. It's going to hit zero at some point. So if you're a gamer and you make a Facebook page, you've got a way to get some better organic traction because of Facebook gaming's implementation. So I'm exploring that. I have run into a bunch of things I need to test still, or we just started getting in the middle of testing, but we wanted to kind of bring you guys in the fold so you know what we're looking at, why we're looking at it, and you can learn right there with us.
That makes sense. And so I just showed a little bit of Facebook gaming here on the screen just a moment ago. And as you can see, it's a little bit different than the other platforms in terms of what's available here on the platform. Each Facebook page, as you know, you have to do advertising on Facebook, generally speaking, to get any traction on the platform. But here on Facebook, if you go live, like Darkness429, who's one of the top streamers on Facebook, the algorithm will push you much, much harder because you're doing live content. And it is going to tap into anybody who's interested in the specific game that you are tagging on Facebook across the platform on the whole. And the reason why this is good is companies like Activision Blizzard have spent hundreds of millions of dollars marketing franchises like Call of Duty, for example. And so what that means is that Facebook has an insane amount of data to understand who's actually interested in Call of Duty, because tons of people have clicked ads for Call of Duty to convert into customers in the past and watched videos and engaged in Facebook groups and what have you. So for big titles that have had lots of advertising spend on them, Facebook is exceedingly good at understanding what that audience is, which is where your opportunity comes from to break into big titles on Facebook, to start streaming them, and to have Facebook just push viewers to you. I don't know if you knew this, but Twitch ain't going to push any viewers to you. Mixer ain't going to push any viewers to you. And YouTube, while you're live, it's not really going to push viewers to you. You got to push viewers over to it from another channel. So Facebook, in that regard, is a significant growth opportunity to just go live and just magically get viewers. I had a streamer contact me recently who said, through Facebook Messenger, and who said, I watched your tutorial on how to start on Facebook gaming. I started. I got 4,000 followers, and now I'm making $3,000 to $4,000 per month in direct donations in 2 months, they told me, on Facebook gaming. So growth is happening. People are breaking in, and they joked and they sent me a message and they said, don't tell anybody about Facebook gaming. Don't let the secret out, is what they told me. And I think the secret is starting to get out, that this is the only essentially growth platform for streamers to do streaming only and make it.
Yeah, what really fascinates me about Facebook gaming is the way, and I've just been noticing this from seeing kind of yours and parents back and forth on our Discord, but the difference in strategy that it requires compared to YouTube and Twitch. Like, one thing that I never would have guessed is Facebook gaming, and Perrin, I'll let you elaborate on this a little bit more because you're the one that's really deep into it right now. Facebook gaming, you're actually better off, the more popular time of streaming is during the day.
Yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out when that is. What is like the best time of day to stream? And I've tried morning slots, I've tried an evening slot, haven't really hit middle of the day yet, and trying to see what organic I get from there. Now, I've run into a snag where I'm playing a game, and to be a part of Facebook gaming, you need to tag a game, right? So in the first like technical tests that I did, I forgot to tag a game, and my page was dead. My page, I have like 13,000 followers, but I hadn't streamed for about a year. I didn't post any content for about a year. And you guys know how Facebook pages are. Whenever you kind of have a lapse there, your general like engagement pretty much dies down. The algorithm really punches you down unless you're able to really bring back up that activity. So the first stream I brought back, I forgot to tag a game. Somehow I instantly had 15 concurrents there. The video itself ended up having 1,700 views total. It was just supposed to be just a technical test. I was just making sure my equipment worked. Since that point, I started tagging games and trying different time periods to see if I could get that similar organic. That's because I thought I did that stream in the evening. There must be pretty high organic in the evening on Facebook. Not necessarily the case. Every time I've tagged a game since then, I've gotten 0 organic. So it's definitely playing around with what is possible organically and what is not. Historically, I also used to stream For Honor on there about a year ago. And nobody else did For Honor on Facebook Gaming, at least at that time. So I would always pick up organic traction from that game because it was listed. And first of all, your game has to be listed in Facebook Gaming. If it's not there, you're not going to be able to tag a game and get any sort of traction or organic from it. Theoretically speaking, I'm still testing that. But so I would, if you tag that game and no one else is streaming it, that's like the ideal scenario for Facebook Gaming because you're the only one that pops up. You're the only one that has clips listed. You get featured all over this extra part of Facebook that has viewers and no one else is competing with you. Now, it's going to be tough to do that. Don't try to just do any game that like no one else is doing, but it's there. Do the game that you want to do that you know will be good. So I've tried Skyrim. There are a couple other Skyrim people. No organic traction as of yet. So the thing is about Facebook, though, when we're talking a lot about organic here and like banking on organic.
And by organic, he means free. So he means not paying and getting views. That's what organic means. It's yes. Industry lingo for those of you that are not in the industry.
Yeah, I'm so used to saying it. So if you guys don't know what I mean, sorry about that. But well, it's exactly right. It's anywhere you can get growth that you're not paying for. The platform gives you growth, right? And it's rare nowadays to find platforms that have that. Facebook Gaming has that, which is important because Facebook pages do not have that at all. And so gaming is a way to kind of circumvent that and build a successful page. Now, I have not gotten any traction, organic traction so far with a game like Skyrim, which is a very old game now, but it is listed. There's a couple people there, so there's a little bit of competition. The tests right now are time of day, and what we're seeing in what AWOL is scrolling through here is all these games, there's so much activity is between the main part of your day, from like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern to 6, 7 p.m. Eastern. So like the main portion of the day is the highest activity, which is a little bit different from places like Twitch, Mixer. So how can you capture that time period? How can you capture an audience? Let's say I go there, stream a game, and I'm not getting any organic, which is totally a possible scenario. Facebook advertising, guys. And I know as gamers, if you're on this platform, you might hate advertising. Guess what? Advertising makes the world go around. We're all marketers. You ever go apply for a job? You're marketing yourself. So you need to market yourself here. You can target ads for people to follow your page, to watch your live content, and you can pick where they're coming from, what time zone they watch, what based off their interest, if they'll want to watch your content. So you can actually target people who will like the game that you're playing and will likely want to come and watch you. You can grow with a little bit of money injected. I'm not saying you need thousands of dollars here. I'm doing it right now for $1 a day. And you can grow your page. And if you're not getting organic, you can bring growth to your page with a little bit of paid traction, which will actually then help your concurrent viewership and might actually help you get a little bit more organic. So I just went through a whole ton of stuff there. There's a lot that we're testing. So you got to test ads. You got to test time of day. You've got to test the game you're playing. You got to test how long you stream for. So the newest update that I've found so far, I don't know if you guys know this one yet, is you used to only be able to stream for 2 hours concurrently on Facebook. They didn't have their system or platform set up to do more than that for each streamer. Now I think you can go up to 8 hours. So you can do an all-day stream.
You can do 8 hours on the platform, no problem. That is still an artificial cutoff, but really, I mean, nobody should really be streaming for longer than 8 hours on Facebook anyway. And that's actually what Darkness429 does, who's one of the top streamers on the platform. He just streams for 8 hours, basically literally like a 9 to 5. And then he stops at 5. He's like, clocks out at the end of the day and be like, all right, peace out. And so that 8 hours is probably the maximum you'd want to do anyway. Marathon streaming, 12 hour, 16 hour, it just isn't a thing on Facebook. It's normally shorter streams. The biggest streamers I've seen on average are going live for about 3 to 3.5 hours is kind of that sweet spot for them.
Yeah, just like Twitch, I think having uptime is going to really help your growth. You're live for longer with a higher chance of people stumbling in and liking what they see. So the longer you have an uptime, the better. Now, you don't necessarily have to stick to that. Like, that's not something that I can do personally. So I do like a 2 hour, at best 3 hour stream slot and get the most out of it that I can. And I'm testing something like that. But it's beginning to look a little bit more like the Twitches, the Mixers, where a high uptime leads to better concurrence, leads to more users coming in, leads to more follows, leads to better stream growth overall, which just makes sense. You have more content there that's bringing in people. One thing I have noticed, I multi-stream, so I've been testing multi-stream while I'm doing this test at the same time, and Facebook has been one of the more engaged platforms via comments. So far, Facebook has given me the most comments from the least amount of users, I guess. I get commenters who are in there who will talk to me and send messages after message after message after message, even if it's just one person, the whole entire stream. So it can become very engaged, more so than some of the other platforms like Mixer or Twitch, where someone just jumps in, asks a question, and then they're quiet the rest of the time. And I don't know what that is due to yet. We're still doing the research out on that. What are some other things, guys, that we want to look for here? I think we need to go through the requirements, first of all, for being a level up creator and what it takes to actually get monetized here. We haven't addressed any of that yet. Yeah,
let's talk about it right here. So I was just showing one of my recent test streams. And by the way, I haven't streamed in months, and I came back and did Anthem. And this one, I promoted this one with $1. I've got 1.2K views. My page has like 36,000 followers, and it's really easy to kind of reinvigorate your following on Facebook just by like streaming. Promoting the stream that you just did with $1 to your own followers is something I tested here, and then stream again and then promote that for $1 to your own followers. And it just kind of wakes everybody up and lets everybody know that you exist and that you're streaming again. And this is a way to kind of take a break on the platform and then come back and have people understand I'm streaming again and you should come watch me. And I got tons of comments and messages from people that be like, I just saw an ad for your stream and bro, you're back? And think about that versus other platforms. Can you do that on YouTube? No. Can you do that on Twitch? No. Can you do that on Mixer? No. You just kind of have to hope the algorithm's going to give you the juice you need to succeed. On Facebook, just insert $1 into the machine and people are aware you're around. So if you have followers and you're like, damn, I wish I could reach my followers on YouTube and what have you, well, Facebook just allows you to pay money to reach your own followers and the job's done. So that's something that's really unique about Facebook is you can insert dollars to bring your page back to life. That keeping in mind that you have to insert dollars into your page all the time.
Can I dig into that real quick before you move on?
Sure. Let's keep talking about it.
I saw you did the vertical format. Nice.
Copyright Ashroll on the vertical format. He's talking about vertical format webcams. You heard it here first on the Digital Drop. We're revolutionizing how people stream right here. Vertical cams, baby.
Yeah. We're used to vertical phones now, so vertical webcams make sense. All right. So you said you spent $1 to promote your stream. Now I know previously when we used to do this, you could not advertise a live stream while it's live.
No,
so
I did not. I did not promote the live stream. Okay. So what I did is I promoted the VOD of the live. So after the live stream is over, the replay, I then advertised that replay to my own followers for $1. And so,
so you just boosted the post to your own.
I just boosted the post to my own followers.
Everybody, okay.
Yeah, I didn't even say it. Just says automatically, "Hey, I'm back." And so they saw that ad. They're like, "Hold on, AWOL with an Anthem stream." They clicked it. They started sending comments. They engaged. I got a bunch more likes from my own followers, and they're like, "Oh, he's back." So if they missed your notification, if they missed the post in the feed, if they missed it, which, as you guys know, almost all your followers missed every video that you're posting, right, on everything. And so on Facebook, it just makes it so that, well, if you wanted to reach every single follower you have on your page, you could pay money to do that, by the way. You could pay enough money to reach every single one of them, every single piece of content you have. And it might not cost that much, actually. You may be able to do it, depending on the size of your page, for between $3 to $10 for most of you for a post, if you want literally every follower you have on Facebook to see your content. That is super interesting. It really is super interesting. You're working so hard to hustle and grind to maybe get lucky with the algorithm. Facebook's like, I don't know, just boost a post, give me a couple bucks and I'll show it to everybody. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. So anyway, let's talk about the level up requirements, because I want to make sure everybody can understand this. We need to get everybody what they need to know about Facebook level up program. But Perrin, can you walk us through each of these level up requirements that you see right here, and what people need to know about them, and what the level up program is?
So the level up program is just a program that can classify and categorize your page in their system as a gaming creator. Level up is their term for gaming, and that's what they branded it. So you have to first create a Facebook page. This can't be your profile. This can't be a group. It has to be a page. And if you guys make a page, you will know that you can tag categories at your pages, and you can pick two. One of them has to be gaming video creator, first of all. Now, this doesn't just automatically make you a level up creator. You then have to meet some requirements. You have to stream content with a game tag. That's why this is important when I'm talking about this test earlier that I'm running into, where I'm not tagging a game versus tagging a game. If you stream for 8 hours every day of the week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, without a game tag, you can't be a level up creator. You have to have a game tag with at least 4 hours of stream content. Did this change?
No, it's the same as it always was. It's basically, you have to do 2 days, 2 separate days, with a total of 4 hours in order to stay eligible every 14 days. So they don't let you do just one 4-hour live stream and then you're eligible. You have to do 2 separate streams that are a total of 4 hours, and that has to happen at least every 14 days. And so this program ensures that the people that are in the level up program are active, and if you become inactive, it pauses essentially your eligibility to be in the program, right, Perrin? But then when you return, it'll reactivate, right?
Mine has not reactivated yet. So I had it since I took a 1-year hiatus. I do not have it again yet that I know of. And I think it's because of number 3 here, which you have to stream gaming content. It's the second to the last one. The page needs to have been active for at least 14 days. So that means you have to be logging in, posting content, and it has to be something active has to be happening there for the past 14 days. I haven't hit that 14 days yet. So that's my only requirement left for me that I'm missing for it to be activated. Once it's activated, it creates a little box on like the right side of your page, if I'm remembering where this is. That categorizes you as a level up creator.
Yep.
And then from there, the only benefit now that I think you get at that point is you have stars unlocked, which are the same as Twitch's bits, the exact same mechanic. They're just called stars. That's your first monetization.
There's actually more there. There's actually more.
Is there more? Okay.
Yeah, so you can join the Facebook Level Up Creator group and actually interact directly with Facebook. That's actually a big benefit. You get 720p streaming without it. You get 1080p 60 FPS unlocked with it. You get Facebook stars, which are like Twitch, like you said, like Twitch bits and like super chats. And then there's these other ones that are, here's the community group. And then they have beta features, whatever, who cares about that? But the important things here on this list are the The fact that you can get 1080p 60. Oops, my pen is super skinny. That's very sad. That was a very sad size pen right there, guys.
I need a thick pen.
I need a thick pen. There we go. 1080p 60 FPS is important. Facebook Stars is okay. I would recommend going with direct donations instead. And the community group right here is important because you can interact directly with Facebook staff and with other creators as you're trying to grow and collaborate. It's creators only, and it's moderated directly by Facebook. And they will answer all of your technical questions, your monetization questions and stuff like that. They are insanely engaged. They have like 5 or 6 employees in this community group just answering questions all day. Facebook employees. You can actually get a hold of Facebook employees if you join this program. That's impossible, by the way. That's
Literally.
impossible. So this level up program is actually, I mean, if you jump on Twitch, are you getting a hold of Twitch employees? Nope. If you join Mixer, are you getting a hold of Mixer employees? Nope. If you join YouTube, are you getting a hold of YouTube employees? Oh, what? Hell no, you're not. Not until you become a giant creator. So Facebook is like really stepping up their community management game here just with this basic level up program. Do you see how easy these requirements are to fulfill? They're giving you employees when you're a nobody, basically. So I like that. I think that's pretty cool.
You know, I've liked the Facebook Level Up Creator program since the beginning. And for one reason, basically, that I could tell is that Facebook was putting tons of resources into it and bringing in and hiring really solid people to run it. Like you said this in a previous episode, AWOL, but it's not like Mark Zuckerberg robots kind of funneling gaming creators in here and trying to take all their money. They've hired actual good people in the creator industry to run this. They really, really want this to be successful and to take off. And it shows. You have more access to like more dedicated staff care, support, and features in the beginning of this iteration than you do anywhere else on any other streaming platform right now. And I think that's really, really big for creators starting out. I mean, the community is strong. That group is really useful. And it continues to be the case. You know, my expectation would be as it grows and gets bigger, that those services kind of die off as they're not needed anymore. It's still going as Facebook gaming is growing. Those services are still there. So, all right, let's finish the monetization kind of steps here. So you get
we have 3 minutes. We have 3 minutes left, so we need to like really finish this up. So monetization tools. Yeah. There's a page that you can go to here. So what you do is you go to facebook.com/creators/tools/in-stream ads. So you guys will see the URL right here. You have to go to this page and you click see status down here in the bottom left. And you can actually see your own status for your own pages. And then you can check your eligibility. So walk us through this very quickly, Perrin. We talked about Facebook Stars a moment ago, which is basically like Twitch bits and Super Chat, but there is other types of monetization available, right? So what are these and what should we know about them?
So there's 2 more, and we're going to go over the one here, which is in-stream ads. So this is just ads that can run on your stream that you earn revenue from. And there are criteria for each. If you want to click view criteria under in-stream ads there, you have to be able to have 30,000 1-minute views on videos that are at least 3 minutes long. This is how Facebook's algorithm works. Is it looks for at least 1 minute viewership on videos that are longer than 3 minutes. That's their way of looking at audience retention, like YouTube has moved over to.
Right.
So you have to be able to hit these view requirements to unlock ads, and then there's a second view requirement to unlock subscriptions, which is what you guys are probably wondering about. You know, the same as a Twitch sub and fan subscription. There is actually invite only. There is not currently a metric for that. That's been invite only the whole time so far. I think it was supposed to eventually have a number requirement, but while Facebook Gaming is young, it's being curated by the people who run it, and so they will invite you personally. As long as you're meeting all of the other criteria and you're growing, you can likely get fan subscriptions.
Oh, they're just going to keep an eye on the numbers, and any rising stars they see out there that are relatively brand safe, they're going to contact you directly and they're going to sign you up. I've worked with a number of creators that have already been contacted about this program that just recently jumped on board. This is not a gaming only thing. This is all verticals. So if you're a fishing channel, if you're an entertainment channel, if you're a prank channel, whatever it may be, fan subscriptions is something for you. In fact, all of the monetization that's listed here is for all creators, not just gaming creators. The ads, the fan subscriptions and this interesting one right here, right, Perrin? Brand collabs.
Yeah, that one is actually new. I don't know anything about that one, honestly. Earn money from paid partnerships with brands. So that's kind of like that's a bit of an advertising feature too that comes into the back end of Facebook Business Manager. That one's new. I don't have too much to say on that one.
They'll bring you brand deals basically to where you do brand integrations into your content. If you meet all of these requirements, so you don't have to work with an agency, you don't have to go out and go find your own deals. Facebook will bring brand deals to you. Does Twitch do that? Does Mixer do that? Does YouTube do that? No. So this is why we're telling you all these things you need to know about Facebook. Facebook is got community management. It's got actual growth. They'll bring you brand deals. They're rolling out features. Things are looking damn interesting on this platform when you compare it to other ones. I mean, you see why we're doing an episode on this, audience. I mean, we've been hot and cold on Facebook in the past. We were worried that they were going to drop Facebook like it's hot last year. And we were kind of questioning whether the platform was going to go anywhere when it was kind of not growing as fast as we had hoped it would grow. When we saw this little dip right here in interest among streamers. But we were wrong. It went up, 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 up. So the platform is growing. So, it may have dipped temporarily. But as you can see, this is why you tune into the end of the episode. When we started streaming on it, Perrin and I, there were 76,000 average concurrent viewers on Facebook. Today, there are 256,000 at any given moment. So in just in literally 1 year, the platform has grown by 325% in terms of the amount of viewership on the platform at any given moment. Oh, that's a lot of growth.
That doesn't even include what's been going on in the past 3 months either. That's just from January.
Yeah, I suspect when we see the new report, you're totally right, Ross, that this number right here of 250 will probably be up closer to 300 plus, maybe 350 in this growth trajectory. So Facebook gaming and YouTube gaming are definitely the two most interesting platforms for streamers right now, hands down. Ross, we totally stomped on you as a host today. I'm so sorry.
That's what I wanted. I don't know much about this.
We didn't give you any chance to be a cool host.
I don't do live streaming. I probably should at some point. But hey, that's all. That's all we got today, right? Anything else? Final thoughts you guys got to add before we jump?
Perrin, hit them quick if you have anything else you want to say about it.
If you guys are interested in Facebook gaming and you're doing your own tests, I would love to know the stuff that you're discovering. So let us know. Reply to this episode in the tweet comments. Shoot a video. Let us know what you're thinking. We can air it on the episode itself. We would love to get your experience and your research too. We can kind of put this together and chat about it.
Thank you so much for watching the Digital Drop podcast. Ross has been eliminated as the host. Sorry, Ross. Yeah, I'm so sorry. But anyway, if there's one
just cold.
If there's one thing you're going to do when you watch these episodes, the one thing we want you to do with the Facebook gaming information here is to go just stream and do what Andrew Perrin is telling you to do. Go on there, test streaming different games for a couple hours, test another one, test another one, test another one. I've worked with small creators that have jumped on Facebook, including myself and Perrin, but small creators that have jumped on Facebook. They find a game that nobody else is streaming, or they find a time when nobody else is streaming that game, and from zero, they're looking at like 500 concurrent viewers all of a sudden. Seriously, it's the wild frickin' west. So I'm not going to tell you to do anything else like following us on YouTube. I'm not going to tell you to follow us on podcasting platforms. You see how I told them to do that by not telling them not to? Go stream on Facebook. Go stream on Facebook. Go test out different games, poke and prod the fence here, see where the open spots are, and bust on through and see if you can get your free growth before it dries up and before the secret's out. That's it. Digital Drop Podcast every weekday at 9 a.m. on Twitter and 4:45 p.m. on podcast platforms and YouTube. Be there. Bye-bye.